Coming up on H-Town High School Sports, we're following the bouncing ball on round 2 of the postseason. We'll see who's delivering the knockout blows in the football playoffs. Our team of the week has knocked out one opponent after another in the volleyball postseason.
Whoa. I think that's the best word is whoa, but I'm just grateful to be a part of such a great community.
While these Lady Bears have been a powerful force on the hardwood as well.
We walked in knowing it's going to be blood, sweat, tears on the court, and we just showed out and showed up.
So track down that football and also that volleyball. Get set to celebrate. H-Town High School Sports starts now. Hello everyone and welcome to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports, powered by Vipe. I'm Todd Freed. As the Thanksgiving holiday approaches, we give thanks for another great week in the football playoffs, including a powerhouse matchup in Class 6A Division I, Region 3, as the Atascocita Eagles face the Dickinson Gators in Friday's area round of the postseason. Atascocita Eagles in the bubble. Dickinson Gators took control, though, in the first half. Long drive capped off by John Solomon's touchdown, 7-0 Dickinson. Second quarter, Gators drive it down. Luke Martin, 4-yard touchdown, 14-0 Gators at half. In the third, the Eagles rally. Tyrus Winfield, handoff, right side, nice moves, 10-yard touchdown, 14-6. Extra point was no good. Later in the third, more Eagles. Zion Brown fires to the end zone. Keith Wheeler bobbles it and makes the grab. Touchdown, 27 yards, 14-13. Fourth quarter now, Dickinson responds. Luke Martin will keep and 28-yard touchdown. Gators go back up 21-13. 6:50 to go. Atascocita, Tyrus Winfield on the give, and he breaks it. 27 yards, touchdown, cuts it to 21-19. They failed on the two-point try. They get it back, though. Final minute, key play here. Zion Brown finds Chase Sowell for a big first down. 4 seconds to play. Yusuf Ibrahim lines up for a game-winning 23-yard field goal. Here comes the kick, and it is good. And Atascocita rallies for the dramatic 22-21 victory. They advance to next week's regional semifinals. What a game. Here come the Rich Point Panthers facing Cy-Fair, 6A Division I, Region 3. Early for Rich Point, Bert Emanuel Jr. keeps and goes. 16-yard touchdown, 7-0 Rich Point. Panthers again. Emmanuel deep to Marvin Session. He has it. Goes all the way to the 4-yard line. Set up a touchdown and a 14-0 lead. Panthers defense was stout on the end around. Dalton Plitt knocks the ball away right there. And Ryan Ramey recovers for Rich Point. Second quarter now. Ensuing drive. Ezel Jolly. Easy touchdown. 20-0. Cy-Fair now at midfield. Quarterback sneak. But the ball pops free. Ryan Ramey has it. He runs right, and then he gets some blockers, makes a nice move there. And look at this, 50-yard return for the touchdown. It's 27-0. Still in the second quarter, more Panthers defense. On the pass by De La Cruz, Terrence Howard with the interception. A big return to the 20. That would set up another score, and Rich Point rolls 41-20. They will face Atascocita in next week's 6A Region 3 semifinals. The Shadow Creek Sharks taking on C.E. King, Class 6A Division II. Big night for King's Jarrell Wembley. Out of the Wildcat, Wembley gets by a defender, and then he breaks it. One man to beat, and he beats him. 73-yard touchdown. It was 13-0 C.E. King. King's D.K. Hammond had a huge night. Out of the Wildcat, right side, 43 yards to the 2, set up a touchdown. He ran for 140 yards, 19-0. Shadow Creek gets on the board. Talik Burton scores. It's 25-7. Then the C.E. King defense comes up big. They chase down Duke Butler. There's a fumble. Ball comes loose. Dylan Spencer picks it up. And Dylan is going to go all the way for the touchdown. 33-14 at the half. In the second half, more Jarrell Wembley, 15-yard touchdown run, his 5th TD of the night. He rushed for 171. 52-34 the final. C.E. King will next face defending state champion Katy in the regional semifinals.
Now, one team that remained undefeated through its first 11 games of the season was the Jersey Village Falcons. But Jersey Village would face a 10-1 Tompkins Falcons team whose only loss was to none other than Katy. So the stage was set for a terrific matchup in the Class 6A Division I playoffs.
Out to Bridgeland Stadium for the Battle of the Falcons. Jersey Village Falcons in the first. Quarterback Adam Tron will throw a strike to Quincy Jones. Touchdown, 7-0 Jersey Village. In the second, Tompkins, Caleb Blocker uses his blockers. 9-yard score, game tied at 7. He rushed for 197 yards. Tompkins defense had 6 interceptions in this game, 3 in the first half. This by Tyler Collins. Big return, looks like a touchdown. It was negated by a penalty, but the pickoff still stood. Now, 7 seconds left in the half. Quarterback Cole Francis on the last play of the half finds Colin Marshall, and great catch, touchdown, 21-7 at half Tompkins. In the third, Caleb Komalafi takes it in for the touchdown. He rushed for 103, 28-7. Jersey Village now. Tran to throw, finds Josh Nunez, and Josh goes in for the 37-yard touchdown. It's 28-14. But in the fourth, here's Komalafi. At the 22, he breaks free, stays on his feet, touchdown. 42-14 the final. Tompkins wins impressively and will next face North Shore in the regional semifinals.
Feels real good, happy for the kids and the coaches. Great showing by our community out here, and just blessed to get another one. So we're moving on in the playoffs, so it's great.
It's awesome. I mean, obviously, we expect to get to playoffs, but it just depends how far, and we want to go every game, right? We focus on one game at a time and 1-0 type thing. So every game means a lot to us, but obviously we're looking towards the next game. We just want to keep going.
In Class 5A Division I, the Hightower Hurricanes taking on visiting Georgetown. Early on, Hightower, Jeremy Payne, nice move, 16-yard touchdown, 7-0. Then, on the ensuing kickoff, it's fumbled, and then there's another fumble, loose ball. Caleb Davis has it at the 3-yard line. That sets up an easy score for Jeremy Payne, 14-0 Hightower. Georgetown now, Darson Herman to Marquise Dominguez. Dominguez with a nice move right there. Inside the 10, they got a touchdown, 14-7. Eagles back with the ball. Hightower defense swarms. There's going to be a fumble. Julian Payne comes up with it. And look at this. He breaks free on a 58-yard touchdown return, and it's 20-7, Hightower on top. On the extra point now, the snap is high. Caleb Douglas stays with it. And look at this, it's a 2-point conversion, just the way they planned it. 22-7, late in the half. Georgetown, fake field goal. Tucker Griffin to Hayden During, 32-15 at the half. Let's flash forward to the fourth quarter. Georgetown threatening, down 39-29. At the 3-yard line, Julian Payne, big hit on Devin Ross, loose ball. Traylon Bellany picks it up for Hightower. And how about this? Bellany on an 85-yard touchdown return to secure the playoff victory. 45-29 the final. Jeremy Payne rushed for 223 yards and 3 touchdowns. Hightower will next face district rival Manville in the regional semifinals. All right, we'll have lots more football highlights in just a minute. First, a major upset
in last week's playoff openers had Barbers Hill knocking off undefeated and state number 2 ranked Fort Bend Marshall in 5A Division II. First-year head coach Carl Apsick, who just last season led Cedar Park to the state finals, had the Eagles primed and ready to pull off the big-time upset. And the Eagles' Carl Apsick is our ARS Coach of the Week.
You defeat the number 2 team in the state, undefeated. What about the performance of your kids?
Oh, I can't say enough about how our kids played. You know, they approached the week all week as a business trip, and really the focus was on playing the best that we could play and keeping our team together, keep the family together.
It was awesome. I mean, we've been practicing all week. We've been working hard. We've been playing as a family since we were little kids, and it's just a surreal moment.
You ran the ball well, you threw the ball well, your quarterback counted for 4 touchdowns. What about the way those guys played?
Oh, they played well. You know, there's no question. Brent made great decisions with the ball, good decisions on whether to run it or throw it in certain situations. I thought our offensive line did a really good job up front of dominating the line of scrimmage and allowing us to have room to run. You know, our running back had about 150, and then Brent had about 120. And
Marshall, a team that had averaged about 50 points a game, they do not score a point after the first quarter. What about the job of your defense?
Well, I thought we played our best game overall this season defensively. You know, did a really good job. Really started with special teams of pinning them deep and making them have to drive the length of the field. And then defensively, we did a great job of rallying to the ball.
A win like this, granted it's just week 1 of the playoffs, what does it mean for your program?
Well, the biggest thing is it means that, you know, what we're doing is working, and the kids are buying into the things that we're doing offensively, defensively. But more importantly, it's just keeping the family together, and we get to keep playing and representing our community.
Coming up next, we'll hit the hardwood as our team of the week makes a return trip to the state volleyball tournament. And we'll keep it on the hardwood as these Lady Bears from Bridgeland earn their first ever berth to the state Final Four.
All right, let's switch gears right now to volleyball, where a trio of local teams in Manville in 5A and Bridgeland and Ridgepoint in 6A advanced to the state volleyball tournament. Now for Ridgepoint, it's the Panthers' 3rd berth to state in the last 4 years, and Ridgepoint is our Allegiance Bank Team of the Week.
Some hugs and high fives preceded this week's practice as the Ridgepoint Panthers congratulated their newly named American Volleyball Coaches Association All-Americans in Nina Moore and Alexis Robertson.
Nina Moore, she's a leader, she's a cheerleader, she's everyone's like mom on the team, she keeps everyone in line, she keeps everyone calm and stable, and she's just talented as well. And then number 17, Alexis Robertson, she's our remember to have fun captain, and she's like enjoy the moment, and also going to Louisiana State University, and she is also very talented, and we're lucky they're both on our side of the net for sure.
The dynamic duo leading the way for an extremely talented team that's given Ridgepoint its 3rd trip to state in the last 4 years. A remarkable feat, to say the least.
I don't know if words can actually describe it. I'm just trying to enjoy the moment. Every time I actually think about it, my brain kind of like, whoa. I think that's the best word is whoa, but I'm just grateful to be a part of such a great community and have such a talented team, and it's just exciting.
It literally means everything. I've always dreamt since my freshman year, you know, I want to go to state, and this is finally happening, so it's amazing.
An amazing season and playoff run that included postseason victories over state top 10 teams in Tompkins and Dawson, as well as victories over defending state champions Seven Lakes, Memorial, and ultimately Katy in the regional finals, erasing the sting of a difficult first-round defeat in last year's postseason.
I truly believe that last year really gave us a sense of motivation to really, like we say, defy the odds and go out there and do what nobody thought we would.
Just like the heart inside of this team, like we're not going to give up, we're not just going to give it to you, we're going to fight for every last point.
They just get along. So that's really nice. Like whenever everyone likes each other and has fun and everyone comes in and competes and makes each other better. So it's just a good environment.
are here on campus at Ridge Point, joined by the Lady Panthers. Coach, congratulations on your second trip to state in the last 3 years.
Thank you.
On behalf of H-Town High School Sports and our sponsor, Allegiance Bank, we present you this plaque as the Allegiance Bank Team of the Week.
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports, powered by Vipe. I'm Todd Freed. The greater Houston area is definitely well represented at the 6A state volleyball tournament, along with Ridge Point, who we featured just a minute ago here on the show. Also, the Bridgeland Bears. The Bears earning a berth to state in just their 4th varsity season. More now as we collectively recognize the Lady Bears as our H-Town High School Sports Athletes of the Week.
It's been amazing, all the hard work put in over 4 years, and just talking about state and seeing people go to state. I just think it feels so surreal to be the team to go to state this year.
It's just been so sweet getting this far. Like you said, we've made history. So each year, we've gone farther and farther in playoffs. So just to get this far this year, and especially it being my senior year, it's been really, really cool.
To get to state, the Lady Bears persevered against a murderer's row of powerhouse opponents in the Region 2 playoffs.
Our path was tough to state. I mean, we had some of the best competition in Texas. It was hard getting through any of the teams. I mean, Tomball, Cy Woods, College Park, they were all phenomenal teams.
Phenomenal teams like the Woodlands Highlanders, who the Bears defeated in the regional finals in a monumental 5-set victory.
We walked in knowing it was going to be blood, sweat, tears on the court, and we just showed out and showed up.
And the Bears have showed up all season long, posting a 39-11 record under the direction of head coach Verena Khalil, who built this program from the ground up.
We are super excited, coaching staff, players, staff here at our school, to have such a young school that's only 5 years old accomplish something like going to state in the volleyball finals is fantastic.
Bears on Bears! It's honestly the most incredible thing in the world. We knew that this season was going to be a fight, but we just knew that we had to stick together and really just fight through all the tough times and the hard practices. So to be at this point in the season is just truly just a dream come true.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports as we go right to the Academy Sports and Outdoors Plays of the Week.
Ridge Point versus Cy-Fair. Cy-Fair on the sneak. Ball is loose. Ryan Ramey picks it up for Ridge Point. Down the right sidelines he goes. Gets by a defender and gets some good blocks, and he's gone for the touchdown in the Ridge Point win. Atascocita against Dickinson. What a game. Zion Brown for the Eagles. Fires. Keith Wheeler juggles and touchdown. Final seconds. Eagles down 1. Yusuf Ibrahim, 23-yard field goal for the win. And the kick is up. It's good. Atascocita celebrates a dramatic 22-21 victory to advance in the postseason. How about that? Hightower against Georgetown. On the fumble, Hightower's Julian Payne comes up with it, and then he breaks a tackle, and he goes 58 yards the other way for the Hightower touchdown. How about this? Fourth quarter, same game. Georgetown at the 3. Big hit by Devin Ross, loose ball, and Traylon Bellany scoops it up, and he returns it 85 yards for the score, and that secures the Hightower victory. CE Kings, Jarrell Wembley, huge night versus Shadow Creek. Here, up the gut he goes, and 73 yards for the touchdown as CE King advances in the postseason playoffs. Your Academy Sports and Outdoors Plays of the Week. And recapping that Dickinson versus Atascocita thriller from the top of the show. Atascocita Eagles in the bubble. Dickinson Gators took control though in the first half. Long drive capped off by John Solomon's touchdown, 7-0 Dickinson. Second quarter, Gators drive it down. Luke Martin, 4-yard touchdown, 14-0 Gators at half. In the third, the Eagles rally. Tyrus Winfield, handoff, right side, nice moves, 10-yard touchdown, 14-6. Extra point was no good. Later in the third, more Eagles. Zion Brown fires to the end zone. Keith Wheeler bobbles it and makes the grab. Touchdown, 27 yards, 14-13. Fourth quarter now. Dickinson responds. Luke Martin will keep, and 28-yard touchdown. Gators go back up 21-13. 6:50 to go. Atascocita, Tyrus Winfield on the give, and he breaks it. 27 yards, touchdown, cuts it to 21-19. They failed on the two-point try. They get it back though. Final minute, key play here. Zion Brown finds Chase Sowell for a big first down. 4 seconds to play. Yusuf Ibrahim lines up for a game-winning 23-yard field goal. Here comes the kick, and it is good. And Atascocita rallies for the dramatic 22-21 victory. They advance to next week's regional semifinals.
All right, another great week in the football playoffs. That's it for this week. Until next time, stay H-Town proud.